everybody, my name is Rick and today I'm here with a book review on Lisa McMann, the author of The Unwanted's newest book, Clarice the Brave. So I actually have a really cool story about this. A couple months ago I actually emailed Lisa McMann asking her if she would be willing to do an author interview about The Unwanted, and she told me about this new book she had coming out called Clarice the Brave, and she sent it to me in advance. She let me read it and she said after that we can do an interview about it. And it just so happened that her publishing assistant, Joanne Levy, also had a book coming out on the same day as Clarice the Brave called Sorry for Your Loss. And Joanne Levy also sent me her book, and I read them both, and we got to do a group interview about it. And it was just an awesome experience. So I really hope that you check out the Sorry for Your Loss review and the group interview, and let's get to the review. So Clarice the Brave is a book about a mouse, and Clarice is a mouse on a ship. And she has her brother, Charles Sebastian, and she lives alone with him on the ship. And during a mutiny, she gets separated from Charles Sebastian, and she gets separated, and now she is on a ship with the people, with the captain and his small group, and Charles Sebastian is now stuck on the ship with the other people who mutinied. And Clarice promises to Charles Sebastian that I'm going to find you, we're going to find each other, and basically now the story has become they need to find a way to survive so that they can meet each other again. And throughout this book, they form unlikely friendships. Like, Clarice becomes good friends with Special Lady, who's the captain's cat, who actually ate their sister, but they end up becoming friends. And Charles Sebastian forms a bond with a human who is on another ship. And overall, the story is just a great story. It's about friendship, it's about family, it's about the sense of belonging. It has so many awesome themes throughout the book. And it's a really great story. One thing is that it is super different from The Unwanted, because obviously The Unwanted is a massive dystopian magical work of art which spans 14 books. And it's just different. But this grounds the story a lot. But they also tell it in a great way so that you're able to understand everybody's perspective throughout the book, because obviously the book is getting told through the perspective of Clarice and Charles Sebastian, who are both mice, but they do make sure a lot to talk about the humans, that you know all the other humans. Clarice and Charles Sebastian listen to all the humans' conversations. We hear them and we read them, and they really make sure to broaden the world that we're talking about so that we're not just reading about the mice themselves. I would say my favorite part of the book is how Lisa McMann takes two mice and she makes them characters which we can really empathize with, and makes them characters that we can really put ourselves in their footsteps. So those are kind of hard characters for an author to make somebody relate to. But again, the way that she writes these characters, they're very complex. They have a lot of character complexity to them. She really shows how their cognitive model is just like ours, how they are very hard to shift, how they, just like us, don't trust people very well. And I just think that really made the story unique, because I haven't read very many books where the author was able to make me empathize with an animal. Overall, I just think that if you are a fan of fiction or a fan of Unwanted, you need to read this book. It is fun, it is charming, it is heart-touching, it is everything that you want in a book. I am so thankful that Lisa McMann sent me this book, that she gave me the opportunity to read it in advance and be able to do the interview and talk about this book, because it was so fun being able to read these books. That is all I've got to say. Again, please make sure to check out the review that I'm putting out on Sorry for Your Loss. Please make sure to check out the interview that I'm doing with Lisa McMann. I really think that you guys will really enjoy Sorry for Your Loss and the interview. It was an hour-long interview, so there's a lot of really cool stuff. They talked about a possible Unwanted movie. Lisa McMann talks about her new series that is coming out, and it was just a blast. And I think that everybody will really love Clarice the Brave. Clarice the Brave hits all the shelves everywhere on October 14th. That's it for today. I'll see you in the next one.